Hey guys, welcome back. It's DevQuest. Today we are going to be making a game in Scratch with no experience. Let's get started. Okay, so first I am going to select the banana sprite. Here I made it to where when this sprite is clicked, it will change the score by 1. So first I made a variable. I named it score. And I set my variable score to +1. So I added 1 to my score with the plus operator, score, and 1. After this, I tested it for a little bit, saw that my score was increasing, and I moved my banana to the center. When the flag is clicked, I made the score reset down back to 0. Next, when the sprite is clicked, I changed it to play a sound, a bite sound, whenever it is clicked, as you can hear. Here I changed the size by -10, but it was not working, so I had to change the size by setting the size to 70%, waiting 1 second, well, 0.1 seconds, and changing it back. Here I tried to do 0.5 seconds. I saw that that was not working. I changed it up. I put the sound higher up, and I changed it to 0.1 seconds. So now it plays the sound and changes size on click. I had to put the score at the top, otherwise the score would not work, so I did that. Now I am making a variable called the high score, and the high score is pretty much when the score is greater than the high score, I set the high score to the score. As you can see, my high score goes up, but it doesn't go up unless the score is greater than the high score. Now, while I'm here, I might as well ask that you please subscribe, just so it helps me out and it helps my YouTube channel grow, and it helps me know that you like what I am making. I also want to ask that if you have an interest in YouTube and you want to make YouTube videos like these, in the description box below, I have a link to vidIQ, which will help you in your YouTube journey. Please click that link below. It helps me very much. Here I made a shop, and the shop will, when you click on it, it changes the screen to make the banana disappear. What I'm doing now is I'm making another backdrop. I actually never used it, but if you guys want an update on this, I will be sure to give it to you. Once again, I made a third one, which I never used. I also made it to where when you click on the shop, it broadcasts a message. I then called the message in the banana, and I made the banana disappear. Next, I made a new sprite, and this sprite is the close shop. So when this sprite is clicked, the shop closes. This makes the banana reappear, and the stuff in the shop disappear. Now, when the flag is clicked, the shop is the close shop button is automatically hidden, and when it receives message 1, it shows. When the sprite is clicked, it broadcasts a new message called close shop message, and this message will make everything in the shop disappear and the stuff outside of the shop reappear. Here I set the banana to when it receives close shop, it shows, and the close shop clears. Next, I made a new sprite. This sprite is a button, and when it is clicked, it will give you 1 score per second, and it decreases your score by 50. Here I copied and pasted the close shop and receive shop 1. So it disappears and reappears when shop and close shop are clicked. Next, I made the code for when the sprite is clicked. It increases the score per second by 1. But it only increases if the score is greater than 50, and then it subtracts 50 from the score. Here I used the greater than 50 symbol and dragged in score. I also added that if the score is greater than 50, it costs 50. Now I made it when the flag is clicked. It will increase. It will set the score per second to be the score plus whatever the score per second is. And that happens forever. It takes me a second to get there because I completely forgot how to do it, but I eventually get there. Here I was figuring out what I had to do, and I made it repeat forever. But it has to wait 1 second, because it's a score per second. Here I had a bug where when I clicked, the score per second went up, but the score did not. Here I had to delete and readjust. So I set change score by score per second. Here I realized that since it was greater than 50, it would not give me an increase in score per second unless it was greater than 50. So I made it greater than 49. So if you're at 50, then it gives you the score per second. And that's the game. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and watch my next videos for more future content. Remember, I have a link in the description for vidIQ. Thanks for watching.